From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
What's going on, Chuck 34? I usually don't hear my opponents.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up.
So anyways, yeah, Defjam669 versus Chuck 34. If you're just now joining us, Cactus League. Defjam669 is your commissioner. We're in season 2 now, guys. So hopefully Chuck and I put on a good show and I don't embarrass myself and whatnot, you know. Uh-oh, we got a fucking X-Factor motherfucker right there in the front. Damn.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards. It says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more.
Oh, you motherfucker. You got my laces. I should have did a little wobble. A little wobble, you know what I mean?
Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Tua gonna hand this here to Breida. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
4-7's the mic, 4-7.
On second down, Tua. This will be caught at about the 5.
Ooh.
And just shy of the goal line.
Threw his ass out the field.
Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida.
Good job, Miami. Good job, guys.
With his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. For these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game.
Chuck, hey, man, my bad, dog. I don't usually put the speakers in my ears. I don't know. I just don't like having shit in my ears. So I just use this shit for the mic. So I can sound like a clown.
And he returns this to the 22.
And try to entertain you guys.
Taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's
here we go.
Down, getting this one up to about the 35.
P. Sorquint? Who is that? Your QB? P. Corset. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right.
Based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead.
Oh my lord! You fucking just said blah blah blah.
on the
Jesus.
Miami side of the field.
Fucking whoop whoop.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 57 yards. They'll try to go on first and goal. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast.
Did you change Christian's name to A. Adams?
This defense is a difficult one to prepare.
The Adams family.
Best in the league. Coming at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Mike 55, Mike 55. 18, Pioneer. You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Mike 55, right there.
They'll set up to throw.
Watch that screen.
On the screen, this is Cannon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3.
55, check 55, Mike.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure, and it'll be caught in the end zone.
That was a good fucking design right there. Good design. Roll out, let them motherfuckers finish their slants, and drop that shit on a dime.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good. So these teams
Good play call.
here in the first quarter, and we're
Good play
tied
calling.
7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
You don't want none. You don't get it. Mike 52. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Drill green. Mike 52. Mike 52.
Tua sets up to pass it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And he can't quite get there.
Come on, Breida, get in there.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
Damn, stuffing the muffin.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Seven, our score after one.
All right, let's see.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47.
Out of the shotgun, Buda. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And that is caught.
Good job, Parker.
Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understand who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And a short gain across the
Mr.
15
Adams.
17-yard line.
I like that. That's a good name, man. Adams.
The tackle keep him to the short gain. And of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And some room to run.
That's good blocking right there.
Get this one across the
Big ol'
30-yard
hole.
line.
Fuck.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You don't know no better. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Let's run.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Now they try the right side here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
CMC, he had to go do a name change. Mr. A. Adams.
Just perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Get in the weight room. 48 Mike. 48 Mike. Come on, D.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Again, you are juking the shit out of the CPU. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not trying to get my ankles broken. CPU can't even keep the fuck up.
Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Here we go, Sack. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Woo-hoo. Check 15. Check 15. Watch out. Watch out.
First carry for Trenton Cannon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Check 37. Check 37.
They'll run with Cannon. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Damn, that was a great read by the defense and myself.
And a Dolphins touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, you get
I know,
it's
nice to see I'm not the only one that uses the linebacker. Move him around all whirly-whirly and in circles, and you try to distract your opponent from kicking. And it fucking works. I've had, I think in the last week, I've had guys miss the extra point or the field goals at minimum 6 times within the week. I have recovered 2 onside kicks too. I figured out a really nice method in the kick meter that allows you to get that extra bounce for the kick meter. I've been wanting to go practice that as well.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Usually when guys go no huddle, I don't do a lot. I just leave it alone, and that's it. I don't get myself all flustered. And
check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be
good job, 48. You didn't get too caught up in the blocks. Good shit.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd and 6. To the right side, and he's got that complete.
What the fuck was that?
Down, but not before they're to throw here on first down.
Oh, man, that would have been nice. That would have landed on my sticky gloves.
Anderson, the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey, 4 down.
Now they go screen. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Get ready. Hey, check right.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake.
Now, I would like to get some points, but I really don't want to do anything super stupid.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Kill. Turn up. 47 Mike.
After the turnover, it's Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Get that ball. Jim.
A quick throw there out to Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Tua now on first down. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Pull it together. Hey, check Mike 47. I got him.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go. 10 black. Run. Hey, Mike 52. Coming to you.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. On the right side, open is Gesicki. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
52 is the mic right here over there. Come on out here.
Tua to throw again. The Panthers
Ooh, what was that?
They get there and take him down. So that one will be accepted.
Boom! Sack, baby! Sack! Where's 52? Watch 52.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll buy some time right. That's caught inside the 20.
Got it. Damn. Oh, wow.
A big play there for the Dolphins.
Kick that motherfucker in for 3.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 30.
You know, that does distract me too. It's like you get lizard eyes. You're looking at your kick meter, and then your other eye's looking at your the player moving. I can see why I do that. Distract guys.
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
What the snap, dude? That was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's like salsa dancing out in the field. What's up, son? How you doing?
I'm good.
My son just walked upstairs. Probably needs a break from gaming himself. I haven't gamed at all day. You're my second game, Chuck.
Out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field.
What's that?
Got him harnessed?
I got him a harness. Yeah, I'm talking about my dog. I got my dog a harness. Yeah, I got this from that place where Wagon Wash.
Yeah.
Did you smell him and feel him?
Oh no, I haven't been able to.
Yeah, check. He's nice and soft and clean. I took him to Wagon Wash this morning and cleaned him up. The motherfucker was dank.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and
Yeah.
11.
Crazy. I got a pit bull.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Let him know, let him know.
Damn! Right to his hands.
Picked up
Oh!
Howard, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. Right
Howard having a game.
the first half did not go
He's got a
their
couple
way, and
picks
that's
this
not gonna
season.
matters at all.
Stearns, man, that number 48 guy, he's got a
Obviously not what they
shit
were
ton of
striving
picks
to
this season.
accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it
make
is.
some changes right here. Let's see how this depth chart adjustment is.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
On first down, here's Brady.
Ooh, nah.
At the 12-yard
God
line.
dang. Oh.
Jeremy Chin there defensively. In the first half, he was held in check on
That is
the
that my friend Chuck is called collecting mouthpieces.
Fortunate about that.
That's called collecting motherfucking mouthpieces. Damn.
Open up this offense and widen
I
this
tell you what, if I was a ball player, I'd be a dirty player. I'd be like the Romanowski, you know what I mean? Like I'd be bad, dude. I would be bad.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Here we go. Safe, safe, safe. Striker. 3-3.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Nice, nice, nice. Damn. Look at even Toe is like, fuck. Smacking the ball on the ground. Fuck.
Takes him down for a loss of 9. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Sharp deal. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
From the gun, it's Tua. And able to find
Damn.
and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Fucking tough.
They're able to get
Went from left-handed to right-handed.
1st and goal.
And he plays the way he needs to play with me and for me.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it
Uh-oh,
2nd and
my
goal.
dog's going through training. Even his nails are being cut.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I just realized that's it.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Watch the out. Watch the out.
Wow, number 54 is a punk fest.
Stop him right at the line of
Damn.
scrimmage.
That's what I'm talking
That
about.
backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Check, check. 47.
3rd and goal from the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now
Had to run away from 54, bud.
Dolphins
Jeez.
use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
My lizard eye's kicking in.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline.
How was that snack?
Down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the
Dude, he's
exhale
been
of
chilling on the
defense?
bed all day, just kicking.
All the good coaching staffs do.
Yeah, but he's nice and smooth. He don't feel so greasy now.
The call, they already had it lined up.
Ugh.
Never even got to it.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Come on, man. Go!
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Damn, Baker, second pick six of the fucking of the season. That's back to back. We had one last week and now this week.
It goes without saying, but
Wow, he is looking for a long-term contract. That's for sure. It's contract year. That's all, Chuck. It's just contract year. Everybody's on a contract this year. Everybody's on a contract this year, man. I'm just gonna accept that shit. Oh, I didn't know.
yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
It's the only reason why guys are playing decent, Chuck. They're just on contract years. They're all seeking that long-term deal, and then, when they get the money, they get hurt.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look.
Oh, shit. Great play.
Inside the 35. Touchdown.
Nice play action, dog.
DJ Moore, 82 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 28. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
We got to run one more play. Fuck.
Because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here's Breida. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to one.
Now it's Breida, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard
line opened that up, too.
2 yards on the
A
pickup.
little too close to that fucking... That one guy.
Has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Fuck.
8 yards on the screen there.
The game's telling me to go for it.
It'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
He's checking crap.
They run forward. And he'll be taken
You
down,
get
but he
in,
does
fool?
have
Come
first
on.
down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Big series right here. We gotta step it up. 5-2's the mic. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Stop your whining.
This is Breida, and he'll actually lose a little bit of
Throughout the
yardage
fucking
here.
house.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing
I've
up
honestly have
2nd
never
down.
really
I
tried
was
this
wondering
formation.
before that last play if someone on the
It was nice
defense
to
stepped in the huddle and said
see
we can
how it
run
rolled
over,
out.
run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Focus, defense, focus. Mike 52.
They'll look to run with
Ooh.
Breida.
I
And this will
didn't change
result
out
in
my
losing yardage back to the 3.
hero.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll try to pass him on the ground with Breida. He push forward, but I don't think it's enough.
Yo,
He's
not
gonna
a
be
damn
about a
thing,
yard short.
really?
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
I'm letting you know right now, you better run. Kill.
He'll try and run for it. Then he takes it into the
Good job,
end zone
Burrito. You
for the
fought
goal
hard for that
touchdown.
shit.
Taking
Oh,
it
fucking
in
all
for the
earned.
goal.
Every one of those is
Dolphins
earned.
just continue to pour it on.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guys.
Wow,
scoop
14
as he
plays,
gets the door,
6:06
tipped
off
over
the
his
clock.
face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic pushing this one.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Oh, man.
I
I was fucking reading something over there.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Look, hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now whistles. Flag down. And I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
False start.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten. 19, 55.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Check 31.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that.
Ready to take a nap?
Lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and
I didn't wake you up. You woke yourself up.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oops.
Always a pleasure.
That was the wrong player I was trying to use. Fuck. I just gave that up all sexy like.
4 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Well, yes, that's his 3rd
Good play though.
touchdown
Good
catch,
play.
which is very
Take anything
impressive,
away
but
from
on
me.
the
You fucking
scoreboard,
completely fooled me.
They're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Onside kick. I can tell you how to kick it.
But here comes the
Might get it to
onside
work.
kick.
You gotta go halfway and then click at the same white line.
And the Dolphins are going to recover.
That's what I've learned. You gotta kick your kick meter halfway, and then when your meter comes down, you gotta try to hit the same line in the middle, wherever it hits at. And every time I've done that, I've gotten a fucking
situation, and now you can go back and
what
dissect
you'll call it,
So if you
an
need
onside
it
kick
again
recovery.
sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Strong right. Strong.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
On second down, Breida. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike check 33. 33. You don't want none, baby.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And it's caught.
Oh, I didn't want to go out of bounds. I was
And
trying
he
to stay
takes
in.
us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
I got a game invite from somebody just now. Who's that?
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Mike check 33. 33. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
That would give to Breida. He's got the first down inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game.
Oh, I just saw you were talking to me in the chat, dog. I don't look at my phone when I'm gaming. Complete distraction for me.
This one was
No, I can't hear you.
They just add on to their big lead.
And I am streaming this. I am streaming it. I always stream my games. So yeah, I am streaming it. I can't hear you. Hence Defjam. No, I don't wear earplugs in my ears because I do wear hearing aids, and I just don't like that shit being like, I just don't like that shit. So I use it for the mic only, and then I did see your message where you said my QB is awful. Well, man, this is my 2nd season with this team. My 1st season, it was awful. It was awful. So I can relate. This is just a team that's finally been built. I finally got through a draft.
Ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Alert 3. Switch. Switch.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I don't know what happened there. I'm glad I didn't get a pass interference call.
Staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Mike 48. Mike 48. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Fellas, let's set a tone. Slam. Slam. Slam.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
Nice play, dogs. Nice play.
Inside the 35. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff.
All right, Chuck, good game, dog. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for being available and getting the game done in the timely, fashionable manner for our commissioner to advance on time when it's time.
And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
I will post the stream in our chat here in a little bit. I'm going to play this next game. And then I'll go from there. Look at that. Tuh, 100% completion percentage. Nice job, Tuh. Big difference from last season. Teddy is QB. Teddy's... What the... Dude, you're changing the names to your players. Teddy Sorquint instead of Teddy Bridgewater. He's got 3 touchdowns, 4 INTs, 22 for 29, 347 yards. Tuh, 18 for 18, 246, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Breida, 22 for 96, 4 touchdowns. Adams, which is Christian McCaffrey. Ava Adams. Mr. Adams, 11 for 59. Freeman, 2 for 6. And Trenton Cannon, 2 for 1. Receiving, Moore, 7 for 174 yards, 3 touchdowns. Adams, 7 for 115 yards. Breida, 5 for 52. Mike, 4 for 44. Parker, 4 for 86 with a touchdown. Tylen Wallens, 4 for 34. And Robbie, 2 for -2. Ouch. Pat, 2 for 35, and all single digits from there on out. Blocking, 1 sack given up by Christian. What? We'll take a look at the sack lights and INT lights. Brian Jones all over the field making a lot of tackles today. Howard with the INT. We got Monte Nicholson with the INT. We have Jerome Baker with the INT and a pick 6. We got Brian Burns with the sack. And 1 more INT for Caden Stearns. That was all me. That was a user pick, by the way. Thank you very much. And those are it. That is it for your numbers, guys. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too outstanding. Other than Tuh's gameplay, 100% completion percentage. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the show. Benjamin24, thank you for being a Bombay commissioner. You run the show well. Again, this is Cactus League, so if you guys are ever looking for a spot, feel free to hit me up, and maybe Ben's got an opening for you.